On today's episode, does penis size matter? It does if your girl's ex used to wear magnum condoms. She's called him lucky and broke up with him. And then he hit the lottery. And if your man uses your eye cream on his balls, at least you can do is see if it makes a difference. On Advice Unfiltered, episode 24. What's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome to Advice Unfiltered, episode 24.
24, baby.
24.
Woo! Yes.
How you guys doing?
I was just thinking about that. 24. It's a solid
episodes.
number.
Solid number, bro.
So, first off, we apologize. Every now and then, hiccups happen in these systems.
Yeah.
So we got to start late. Can't find passwords. I spill beverages. And, somehow we're here.
Somehow we're still functioning. We're doing it, bro.
Hey, we make it work. No excuses.
No excuses. We're here every Tuesday.
That's what happens.
Better late than never, right?
That's it. So
all good things come to those who wait.
Oh, there you go. You threw the Cameo voice in there.
The Cameo voice in there.
All right. Let's see. So, welcome. Thank you, first of all, everybody. Welcome to Advice Unfiltered Behind the Scenes. As always, today, we said TikTok, you keep restricting us, so we're just going to go to Instagram.
Yeah,
so
we're going to go live on Instagram tonight. We're going to do a whole new thing. So everybody on TikTok didn't get to see it. We're on Instagram.
So, hey, Instagram where it's at today. So we appreciate you guys as always. If you are hunting us down, we're on Instagram. So if anyone's messaging you, where are we? That's where we are. But as always, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and Amazon Music after the show. So
yeah, after the show.
All right. So first off, shout out our resident fact checkers in the house today. What's going on, Avery? Yeah.
What's up, Avery,
David? How you doing today?
Where's the mic, man?
You got your little mic?
I'll let your mic. I say hey, bro.
All right. How's your week?
Good. How about you guys?
Well, we're interviewing you. What'd you do this week? Anything exciting? Was your week good? Are you happy to be back in the studio?
Week was good. I love to be back here. I love the podcast, as you should know.
What's our key phrase, man?
What's our phrase?
Merch.
Yes.
Buy the merch.
The merch.
I have a note to make that from last week. We're talking about Seagulls at the Beach going, merch.
Man, I gotta give him a shirt that says buy the merch.
Yes, right?
Get him a shirt that says buy the merch.
Now, could you guys tell people how to get to the merch store?
Oh, wow.
Look at you. So, if you want to get to the merch store right now.
He just got promoted to head of marketing.
That's it. I have just been demoted. You are the new president.
New president of marketing right here.
So, no. So, if you want to go to the merch store, first off, for all of you people who are worldwide, we're finishing up the Shopify store, so that'll be launched. I'm not building it, so it'll get done faster. But if you go to adviceunfiltered.com, the second panel down says merch store. Right up top, nice and easy. Click on the merch store. If you're in the United States, you can order merch. And but hopefully by next week, Shopify will our store will be up. And then the nice part about Shopify is right now we have clothes. Some gym stuff. People are now receiving this stuff because they're writing to me, which you know how I feel about this. The first message I got was the first order we got, so it got delivered, and it said, just want you to know, I love my new water bottle. It is high quality, and that made my day.
That's awesome.
That was made my day.
That's awesome.
So shout out, yeah.
That made Tony's heart flutter.
It did.
It made his heart flutter. He got a little plushy on that one.
A lot of work to put that thing together.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude. Thank you for all that.
No, it's all good. And then my man Chris in the house. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
How are you doing today?
Good, man.
All right. Our resident filmmaker's in the house.
Yeah.
Every time we see him and he is our engineer, we keep tapping him to be in his movies as an extra. Walk through the frame, be a bartender, just work on a car, who knows.
I'll direct your movie, though.
Well, hey.
Like, come on.
Hey.
The Advice Unfiltered movie.
I love that idea.
I love that.
The Advice Unfiltered movie. I love that idea.
Bro, could you imagine a movie where it flashes to both of our past lives and somehow we meet
Merged
here?
It would be like Bill and Ted's Exit Adventure meets like Back to the Future.
No, we could have a movie where like all of a sudden we somehow have to go back in time and we together have to we go back and meet each other's younger versions, see how fucked up we were.
You know what? I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Start off.
What?
In this hypothetical Advice Unfiltered movie,
Yeah.
Yes.
who's playing your younger yous?
Ooh.
Who's playing a younger me, Avery?
That's a good call.
I say you.
We'll get Avery a
Maybe.
six-pack,
Yeah,
do some
Avery,
karate.
I was gonna say we need a movie on Tony's life.
Yeah,
I
right.
That
mean-
thing is so chaotic. We
Right.
need a movie on that. It'd be
Yeah.
so funny.
It would be
I
funny.
love the idea that you both go back in time, but you go too far.
Well, I figured. Listen, I got two kids, right? I got two kids, right? So I gotta go back to the younger one, and I got my older son who can play like the middle-aged version of me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Right.
And that could be the old one.
I sat in the time machine too long.
Too long, damn it!
I've been,
Listen, my life was fucked up way in the beginning, so he's probably not back far enough.
look, I've been gray since I've been
Not back far
22.
enough, bro.
I've been gray since I've been 22. So you'll
Yeah.
go back to when I'm 22 and be like, this motherfucker's still old.
Yeah, some of us are still old. Yeah, true facts.
So, yeah, shout out. So, welcome to everybody. We appreciate it. As always, behind the scenes, green screens, curtains. But cool news. I'm working on building out a studio. So, hopefully, in the next, few weeks, few months, when you go behind the scenes, it'll be, we'll class it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're talking about some other things like maybe Advice Unfiltered After Dark, which we really get to the questions that probably you can't post on social media. So there's a lot of those. So I think that's one of the things that we're talking about.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I can see it now. Advice Unfiltered After Dark.
Bro, I'm telling you now, I think it's a hit. I don't even know what I just.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. I like that idea.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Outside that, how's Cameo going, superstar?
Cameo's going great, man. I love it. I got to be honest with you. I was really apprehensive getting on it. I thought I'd get a lot of sexual innuendo videos
Or some weird shit.
Some weird shit. But I'll be honest with you, man. I had some of those amazing people reach out to me on Cameo. Like amazing. Like, dude, like the one took me 7 takes to take because it was I don't know if you're watching. If you are, then I respect you and I have pride for you. But it's a woman that has terminal cancer. And she's fighting through it. If we can, she's doing her thing. She's being an example. Dude, it took me 7 tries to get through the damn thing.
Wow.
But she just wanted something motivational, man, something to keep her going. So it's been a blessing, dude. It really has, man. Like the fact that people ask me to be a part of these moments is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were talking about it today at work because I have a weekly meeting to touch base on all things marketing, and the owner's like, I can't. In a funny way, he goes, I can't not see you everywhere. He's like, my Instagram, my feed. So we're joking
I
about
get
it.
yelled at for that all the time.
So we're talking about it, and then he goes, so somehow we get on Cameo because the conversation went to Mr. Wonderful, who's Kevin O'Leary, I think, from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
And he's on Cameo.
Yeah.
And you can hire him to do marketing for your business. And so we're talking about it, and he charges, supposedly the company that we work for used him for $10,000. And we were all like, from a marketing perspective, $10,000 isn't a lot of money.
No.
And you only just need like one sale to recoup that. So they were like, do you think we could get him? So they made me do a deep dive today. It's the first time I've been on Cameo.
Yeah.
And so I think we're going to hire Kevin
That's
O'Leary.
cool.
And I turned around and I said, guys, I'm going to be honest. I said, I'm just throwing it out there. I get it. Kevin O'Leary for $10,000 would be pretty cool. But I said, it would be better and get way more views. I said, if you gave me $10,000 and you just sponsored the Advice Unfiltered podcast.
Absolutely, 100%.
And I was like, me and Chris will talk the shit out of some solar panels.
Fuck yeah, I'll sell some solar panels. My ass never looked so tan until I got this solar panel. Yeah.
But
No,
by the
I
way,
did.
they didn't say no.
That's cool.
So,
Yeah, that's cool. No, actually, listen, shout out to him. Just to let you know, I did beat him in rankings a couple days ago.
yeah.
Just throwing it out there to the people that want to hire the marketers. Like I did beat him in Cameo. I was
Well, but
I was number 15 there for a minute.
I'd have to imagine. I really don't know many people with the view count that you would have. I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if he took his total TV views and stuff, I'm sure,
Yeah.
it's great.
No, that's
but,
so crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Avery? What you got?
What's up, Ave?
So speaking of Cameo and rankings, what is your current ranking on Cameo?
Ooh.
Ooh.
You're in the top 100 for sure.
Yeah, I stay in the top 50 at all times. I'm like number 48.
It's awesome,
I think right now,
bro.
yeah, it's crazy. It's cool. No, listen, I don't want to go on about it, but it's been really cool that people have reached out to me to be a part of like special moments. You know what I mean? Like really special moments, motivational moments, and this is cool. I'm just really grateful. So yeah, thank you everybody.
I bring it up all the time only because A, I think it's awesome. B, because I get emails about it. So I honestly get emails of people for no other thing to just say, hey, just wanted to say thanks, let Chris know the Cameo meant a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
I actually think
Really?
the person that you're
cool.
talking about with that you did 7 times,
Yeah.
it's a woman, right?
Yeah, it's a woman. Yeah.
I think she wrote in.
Did she really?
I think just was simple
she?
like, hey,
That's
just want
cool.
to say thank you.
Nah, dude, it was like, you know, what were those moments? Like, what do you say? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? You know, and I hope I hit a home run because like I literally like I thought about the optimistic side of it all, right? Like every day you get up and the sun's a little brighter, you know, the air's a little more crisp because you know, so freaking so everything you do. You take a little more emphasis into it. Yeah. Some of the stuff that we take for granted on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
On a daily basis. So, like, you know, as much as it is absolutely 100% horrible, on the flip side, you appreciate life more than most people do on a daily basis before they die.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I try to explain to her, just in order to keep being strong and fuck cancer.
This is what I love. By the way, this is what I love about being on Instagrams, 2 of them.
Yeah.
So, someone on your Instagram message on my Instagram to tell you to slide your phone over because the glare is blocking your beautiful face. See above your head?
Yeah, no, I can't do anything about it. It's a freaking light.
Yeah. They were like, can you please tell Chris so I can stare at him?
So funny. I don't know how to get rid of it. Like,
nah, who knows? But I just want to give you a heads up. All right, so some cool news while we're looking at that. Beck Starr, who won our oversized blankets, we talked to her. She bought books. She's a really great follower. And she is coming into the studio to get her blankets July 29th.
oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
Look at that.
See, we help you guys
I
out.
helped you guys out.
Help
I
you
shaded
out.
you, bro.
There you go.
There you go.
So I helped you. There he is.
Right.
Look, his little setup
put a
going, a
little-
little
put my
hat,
little-
a
my
little
little
hat
lucky hat
on
over.
there.
Hi.
The so good. So but yeah. so Beck Starr is actually going to be our first person ever in studio. She's coming in to get the blankets. I told her we'll sign her
Oh,
books.
that's cool. When's that happen?
July 29th.
Awesome.
I was like, look, we'll drop them off to you. We'll come. She's like, no, I'll just come in. She's like, I just want to say hi. So I figured what we'll do is we'll sign it. She can kick the podcast off with us, and then and then go from there.
That's cool.
So so that's awesome. And I want to give a shout out to all you guys who voted for America's Favorite Couple.
That's right. How did that go?
We passed round 1. And
Not surprised.
we're in round 2, and
Nice.
you're supposed to be in the top 15. By the way, I haven't asked anybody to vote in a while because it feels weird, but somehow I'm still 3rd place. So
That's cool.
we just
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, we just keep moving along.
Ah, dude, it's freaking accomplishment. That's awesome, dude.
So that's awesome. But here's my news of the day. When I read this is probably a listener of our podcast. 100%. There's no doubt that this person listens to the show. A woman pretends to be an ICE agent and kidnaps her boyfriend's new Mexican girlfriend. And she went to her job dressed in all black in an ICE shirt with another guy, rolled into the job, fake arrested this dude's girlfriend and kidnapped her until the job called was like, hey, like what happened? Like she's legal. Turns out the girlfriend kidnapped her. Bro, I saw the news. I was like, this is so much.
Wait, what?
So
what?
So this woman, has to look.
Is this on the news?
Yes, it's all over.
It's on the news. Oh, wow.
So the woman pretended to be an ICE agent and kidnapped.
And people wonder why I'm so hesitant about dating and why like what is going on?
Yes,
it's crazy,
bro. Kidnapped. Did you look it up? I thought you were looking up for a minute. Yeah, she dressed as an ICE agent, got a shirt, went into the job, and kidnapped his ex-boyfriend's new Mexican girlfriend.
So here's one thing. Here's one thing we can all agree on, right? It definitely wasn't the chick with the ankle bracelet.
No, it was not.
She's still at home.
Definitely was
She's
not
still
her.
At home. It wasn't her.
It's like, here's the funny thing. That's how I know. I was watching the only thing I could think watching them put her in the car and cuff her and the whole 9 was, I bet you she listens to Advice Unfiltered. Knew it. I was like, she's a listener.
That's our fan base right there.
I just wanted to catch her name because if I saw her name, I was like, I will find her.
So I was having a moment. And I dressed as an ICE agent.
Yeah, look, bro. Look, they locked her in the car.
Crazy.
They locked her up.
And and I might have kidnapped somebody. Do you think that was wrong? Can I get some advice unfiltered? Yes,
Oh
it was
my
fucking
God.
wrong.
Yes, I'm using my one
Jesus.
phone call / email to write the show.
Right to the show. Please do that. Whoever you are, please do that. We will definitely tell your story and laugh.
Yeah, so that was news of the day that made me laugh.
That's funny. That's so funny.
Yes, couple shout outs going out. We had some really cool shout outs. So first off, we have a listener from the very, 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 very beginning.
Yeah.
She shares every story. She reposts everything that we do. Her name is Melinda. And
Yes, Melinda's on right now. She's on Instagram right now. What's up, Melinda? She is a big supporter.
Huge.
Joseph buys lifetime products. Melinda, thank you for all your love and support. We do appreciate you. You know,
Yes.
you're amazing, amazing follower.
So Melinda has been in a hospital, and she always
really?
writes in and talks about the nurses, and kind of makes funny jokes and stuff. So it looks like the reason she was in the hospital, years in the making, was experiencing a fractured spine and broken hip. So she thought to this day there would never, ever, ever be a day that she would ever be able to take 10,000 steps in a day. And yesterday she did 12,260. Since Chris's consistency reel look at this. See, this is how she marks it. On January 7th, you posted a reel about consistency. Since that date, she's down 87 pounds, no drugs, clean eating, like you suggest, moves a lot. She follows Angela. She wants to give Angela a shout out.
Fuck yeah, Angela.
And she finally, for the
Told you.
first time since 2015, has walked more than 10,000 steps on her own. Yeah, girl.
Shout out to Melinda.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's fucking awesome. That is an amazing story. I love that. I
Yes.
love that. I love that. Be proud of yourself. Listen, as much as you want to give credit to us and whatever, man. Listen, it's you that made the choice. It's you that made the option. You did the work. So make sure you feel grateful about what you did, and give yourself a huge pat on the back. You know what I mean? That's fucking awesome.
She said, "Thank you, Chris, for the inspiration and motivational reels every day. They have got me through some challenging moments. You guys are changing people's lives one step at a time and one podcast at a time. P.S. Once the podcast is over, I can't wait to see Tony's promos," which I appreciate.
They're amazing. Tony does a great job. That's it. Every single one's been on the mark. On the mark.
So I got some ones in the bank that are unbelievable that are going to be out this week.
If you're on Instagram right now, everybody's giving you a shout out, Melinda. Everybody's got your back. And that's what I love about this following that we have. Is this really supportive community of each other, right? Like everybody, like the moment we say something about Angela, the moment we say something about Melinda, the moment we say about something having, that kid, that the family, I think everybody's really responsive to give positive feedback, which is amazing, right? Because that's what it's all about, right? It's all about being there for each other and changing the world together. It's never just about me. It's always about we. We do it together, right?
I get a lot. Just so you guys know, a lot of people, especially like about the situation with the rehab, I cannot tell you how many people write in and just say, "Hey, great advice. It was so thankful. By the way, please let that person know how much we support her."
Yeah.
So
it's amazing. It's great to see that you're not alone, right? That's what this whole thing is about, right? Especially for me, why I wrote the book and everything else, because I want people to feel like they're not alone. Like you're not alone, and I think that's why we resonate with people so much.
Yeah.
Is because we're authentically real, right? And on top of that, we're genuine, right? So we're actually saying stuff that they don't get to hear on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody's telling them that. Nobody's telling an adult, "I believe in you." Nobody's telling an adult, "I'm proud of you." Nobody's telling an adult, "You can do it. You're amazing." You know what I mean? Nobody's saying that shit.
Yeah.
And it's about time they start. They should start saying it.
Yeah, look, it reminds me last week when we had this conversation come up where someone had asked about, do you like to be, what's something that you want someone to find you? Look, at the end of the day, it sounds so crazy. I think people just need to be better people, be supportive, give more compliments, take more compliments on yourself. You'd say it all the time. Not enough people know how to love themselves.
Yep.
And I think that is such a huge struggle, and that's a huge problem we have. So, what's up, Abe?
What's up, little man? What's up? We give you 2 cents. Give it in.
Shoot.
I just want to say, you're all amazing for watching the podcast. Thank you for watching the podcast. It's a great thing. We all believe in you here. We all know you can do great things as long as you try.
That's right.
You're never alone in your life. We always believe in you. You always are going to have somebody believing in you.
Yeah.
But what's the most important thing? What's the most important thing,
One
though?
more thing.
What's the most important? Who believes in what?
you should believe in yourself.
There you go. You should believe in yourself. That's the most important thing there, buddy. Absolutely. You should believe in yourself.
Yes. 2 more shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Terry Sapp. Terry, I believe you were the very, 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 very first person to buy merch from the merch store.
Really?
Yes, I think she was the very first one. Shout out, Terry.
Shout out, Terry.
Terry sent me a note. Hey, Chris and Tony, I bought the merch. I bought the stainless steel water bottle. Was delivered today. Let you guys know, Tony, because it's important to you. I was very impressed with it. I enjoyed the podcast. You guys are doing an excellent job. So thank you, Terry. And our last one's a new one, Mary G from Greece. Ooh. Mary G writes in.
What's up, Mary G?
I'm Mary, and I'm from Greece. Solid call.
Solid call.
Do you guys have any idea what you've done? I love this one. You keep people awake from around the world just to listen to you live at 3, 4, and 5 in the morning. You work hard and you guys are real. By the way, Chris, thanks for the motivation message. Oh, here it is. Thanks for the motivational message on Cameo.
You're very welcome.
This is somebody on Cameo.
That's what I'm saying. Freaking amazing, right?
You nailed it. I don't skip a day for my workouts now. Keep up the good job. Love from Greece. So thank you, Mary G, for the kind words. It's awesome. And the last one, this is hilarious. Now, I only bring this up before we go into questions because somebody wrote this in as a question, and they wrote it in on Instagram twice, email, I think even TikTok. Okay, ready for this?
Yes.
I won't even say the person's name because I almost didn't even want to address it, but I think it's kind of funny.
Okay.
The person wrote in about the fact that do people really believe that West Virginia people fuck their cousins? So I know whoever you are, you're watching on, because I know you have to watch the show. So I want to explain something that I shouldn't have to explain. So first off, I know. And the fact that I even had to address it.
Yes.
Look,
No.
I don't know. Like in Jersey, we live in Jersey, right? So people call Jersey dirty Jersey. Yep. And if we fly anywhere, right, and no one's ever been to Jersey, there's always somebody who's got some shit to say about Jersey. I gotta be honest. It's not personal. It's just what people have heard.
People say.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
every state has got some weird thing about it. But yes, West Virginia, people think you're either backwoods people or your family keeps it in the family.
Yeah, or they keep with livestock.
But
Fuck you.
But no, if you really think that look, some of this it's funny, but it doesn't mean that we really feel that way.
People listen. You gotta laugh at stuff like that.
Yes.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke. Yeah.
Not enough. First of all, if it was real, would anyone follow us from dirty Jersey or any of those? No. So come on, you guys got to license. Enjoy the entertainment value of the show.
Yeah, just enjoy it. That's so funny though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was literally.
We all think it.
It was a real I normally would have just blew by it and not. I actually sat in front of my computer that day, being like, "Do I respond? Do I write back?"
Somebody just wrote North Carolina here. Banjos are playing outside when I walk outside.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, I remember going into a gas station in North Carolina, and there was a list of people that were arrested on the front page of this fucking paper.
Yeah.
And there was like 12 people. 3 out of the 12 were arrested for fucking horses. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. You don't see that. You don't see that in Jersey papers. No. You don't see that in Pennsylvania papers. So it is what it is. It's a joke. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah.
So if you're out there, I just want you to know, do we believe it?
No. But do you think there's? I mean, listen.
Come on, it's West Virginia. There's people living in a fucking
somebody's
backwoods.
Definitely doing it in West Virginia.
By the way, wasn't there a movie about inbred horror? There's an inbred horror movie that's clearly about West Virginia. The Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes.
That's what it is.
The Hills Have Eyes.
And it's about a family from West Virginia that's mongoloids. It just is what it is.
Does mental health applies to everybody, bro.
Everybody.
All right. I mean?
So, all right, let's get into some questions, the fun stuff. So, first off,
the questions. Let's do it.
I really found this one interesting because I didn't notice about you, and I don't think you noticed it either. But Daphne from Haiti picks up on this. I noticed something since I watch the podcast every week. When Chris really wants to get his point across, he taps his knuckles together and then points at the camera. I'm sure I have habits too.
Shannon, my friend Shannon at work, was the first person to call me out on that. I made a video about it.
Did you?
Oh yeah. She goes, what is this? Why do you do this? She goes, stupid. Like, why do you do that? And she commented on my post about it. And she goes, she made a joke. She goes, oh, you're missing the knuckle punching. So I go, that's weird. Why would I do that? This is Why would I? Dude, he got like 2 million views.
Oh, bro, it's so crazy. It's nuts.
Oh, that's great. It's great.
So
it is true. I do. I knock my hands together and I do point and
yeah.
I have little quirks.
But she said, do either of you have habits, good or bad, that become second nature? So I guess yours is this one. I don't,
I did a fist pound. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. But the funny thing is, I work. I mean, I've known you for a while now. I would not have
noticed that. No, because we're pros. We're pros don't notice that shit.
Because bros tap knuckles.
We tap knuckles. Listen. At the end of the day, man, I'm a man. I'm a rugged outdoor farm boy. Whatever. So everything I do is intense. I mean, I got veins sticking out right now. I'm not even doing anything. So like everything I do is fucking intense. This is who I am.
Even my forearms are fucking intense.
Fucking intense. It's so funny.
Oh, right. Funny. So, yeah, I'm sure now somebody's
sweating right now. Is there air on in this place?
I'm always hot in here.
Dude, it's fucking dying.
I swear to God, I glisten. I'm tan and I glisten, so it looks like I shine on camera. So, all right. So this one is Natalie G from Missouri. I'm adjusting to life as a single mom. My husband recently passed away. Condolences.
Somebody just brought up Deliverance.
I know. I saw Deliverance on here too. I was like, so.
Sure do. You got a pretty mouth.
So.
I'm just saying when they did that movie, he said that it was a southern. It wasn't a Jersey accent. It was like, oh, you got a pretty mouth. No, it was definitely a southern accent. You sure do got a pretty mouth. That was definitely not. It was definitely a West Virginia thing. Anyway, go ahead. Go back to the story. Go back to the story. Go ahead.
So, out of all of our children, I'm most concerned about our 13-year-old, especially as he's entering his teenage years and becoming towards manhood. We've started having conversations about the values that I believe are important for a man to carry. Being a man of your word, understanding everybody makes mistakes and owning up to them, accepting your consequences and learning from them, and moving forward. Can you guys offer me one or two pieces of advice for my young son that you think every young person should be able to hear from a man?
Actually, I gave my son some advice the other day. Do you remember what I gave you?
No.
About your word?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
Turn your mic on.
Keep my word?
Yeah, what did I say about your word? What is it?
That if you give a handshake, that's just giving you your word, and you got to keep it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So here's something that I try to instill in my kids and in myself and anybody that asks me, what can help a boy or a man have integrity, right? Because that's what it comes down to. You want your child to have integrity. You want them to be a man, be strong at the same time, have a good justice value, right? So what I tell them, and this is the God's honest truth, and this is what I told my son the other day, which he kind of ad-libbed, was, there's one thing you have that you truly own that nobody else can take from you. Nobody can give it any value except you, and that is your word, right? So when you give your word for something and you give a promise for something, you're showing your value as a person, right? So and that's why with anything, if you edge off a little bit, you always make an excuse. You know what I mean? So sometimes just being honest and giving the truth about things is the best way to go. But if you want your kid to have integrity, it starts with the value of his own word.
Yeah. And look, I think everything that you're talking about to your son is, you're spot on.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah. And, you have that relationship. He should be able to come to you for what he needs. I think the big ones for me with Tyler is, I know, I'm telling you. The big ones for me with Tyler are generally just, you got to be able to just be a man. And thank yous, open doors, kind, put people first. And the other one is don't be a follower. Be a lion. You just can't be a follower. Too many people in this world are going to make excuses and go, oh, well, so-and-so didn't. And I'm like, no, you stick to your guns, you stick to your morals, you do what you feel is right.
Yeah. Forget, when it comes down to like doing certain things, you can't use the excuse, well, that happened to me or that freaking, you know what I mean? So what? It doesn't make it right. So now I think you're on the right path. Just keep saying do what you're doing. And here's the thing, like the more morals you teach him, the more values you teach him, the better person he's going to be. My oldest son will tell you, man, if his mom just raised him by himself, he'd be a spoiled little shit. But because I taught him the moral values of being a man, he does all those things. He opens the door. He'll cook dinner. He'll make sure, and this is one of the things, it's kind of a catch-22, right? Because I told him, I said, never leave an argument angry, right? Always make sure, I told him about his mom. Yeah. His mom said, I love you. He was mad at her, didn't say it. I yelled at him. I said, listen, when your mom says she loves you, you tell her you love her too. God forbid something happens. You know what I mean?
That's always
So now, even now, when he gets in relationships, he doesn't like to go to bed angry. So he tries to squash the situation, which is kind of a catch-22 because you have to learn when it's okay to just let it go. You know what I mean? So it's like it all comes with education and learning.
Yeah.
You know,
You're going to make mistakes.
You're gonna make mistakes.
All right, Megan, our resident political South Jersey car
stuff for our girl?
driving. Yeah. What's up, Megan?
August
Megan's
can't
back.
come quick enough.
Yes, Megan. Megan, we're coming.
Uh-huh.
We're showing up.
That's exactly. We will be there.
We will be there.
Be there.
Yes. Her question was kind of weird, but essentially what she really wanted to know was, would you guys pull, what's the movie with Demi Moore and her husband sells her for the night for $1 million?
Indecent proposal.
Indecent proposal. If you guys were in that
Indecent
position,
proposal.
she wants to know, would you guys accept an indecent proposal for either you or your wife if it was worth enough money to change your life?
No.
Mine's a no. I can't. I
Nope.
couldn't get past it.
No. I wouldn't want somebody to bang a girl I'm with.
No.
No.
Look, I'm not saying I'm planting a flag and the person I'm with hasn't had sex before me, but with me, I can't. That would drive me crazy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't deal with that. $1 million can cover that.
No way.
10.
10.
10, maybe.
Just one night,
Yeah,
right?
just one night right now.
No.
You know, I couldn't do that, man.
No.
No.
Susan D. Yeah.
Somebody just said,
What's some right in? More money?
no, somebody just said I better not accept that shit.
Well, it was a valid point. Now that I think about
I said no.
I said
Like,
no.
It's like, no.
Of course. Girl code, Susan D. Oh, the world's a great place.
Yeah.
All right, Susan D. Girl code help. All right. I have a girlfriend who I met in grammar school, and we are best friends. She met a guy right after high school, dated him a few times. He left for college. They lost touch. He was her first, and she still talks about him to this day.
Aw.
Oh, well, here comes the non-all part.
Oh.
You know,
I was feeling all romantic there for a moment.
it was nice.
It was
but,
nice.
I met him later after 40 years, and now me and him are starting to talk on a regular basis. At this point in my life, what is more important? I'm getting attached to this new man. Girl code. Is it out the window after 40 years?
No.
No.
Why?
No, but I also think it's 40 years, so why can't you just tell her? Like, she's your best friend since high school, since grammar school.
He wants to tell her what, that he's into her?
Yeah, that she's been secretly talking to her first, and she's still obsessed with him. So her best friend is still obsessed with this guy from forever ago,
Yeah.
and turns out, she's talking to him for a while now.
Yeah, no, that's free game. It's 40 fucking years, man.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
Look, and the longer you don't tell her, the worse it is.
Well, not only that, but here's the thing, man. Like, listen, I have learned what a good friend is, right? A good friend is somebody who accept things even if they don't agree with them, right? So, like, you know, like, I have plenty of friends of mine who we haven't agreed on things, you know, and we've forgiven each other. We still, you know, listen, I've had friends of mine, I told them not to date these chicks at all. I'm like, don't date her. She's a freaking whore. She's going to freaking wreck your life and blah, blah, blah. And they didn't listen to me. And they still went and dated him. Not once, not twice, but like 3 or 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? Freaking so like, you know. But every time they dated him, I didn't stop talking to him. I didn't be like, you know, man, you know, what are you doing? Like, you're ruining your life. I'd listen to him complain. Like, so, listen, if she's a true friend, and it's been 40 years, just tell her. You know, just tell her. Say, listen, man, I've been talking to him. Freaking, you know, yeah, just be honest about it. And listen, if she does get upset and feel a certain way, that's all about her. It's not about you. It's not about her at all. You know, you did nothing wrong. It's been 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you don't tell her, though, and keep it going, then I think you start leaning into, well, you should have told her.
Then you should have told her.
Yeah. Because you know what's going to happen? You lie to yourself and you say, it's not a big deal now. It's not a big deal now. Then one day he goes, I love you. And now you're like, oh, shit, I should have brought this up earlier. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but just be honest with her. She's your friend for 40 years. She should understand.
Yeah.
Leslie M. But remember last week with the 65-year-old woman who do not resuscitate? Yes.
Yes, the
Linda
whore.
from Portland.
I love Linda from Portland.
Well, Leslie.
Linda, you got a lot of love. People are loving you being a whore.
I got more questions this week from people over the age of 60.
Wow.
Who Linda, by the way, shout out Linda, wherever you are. You opened the door for a new wave of people to send me questions. Because,
now we got Senior Citizen Club.
Bro, Leslie writes in.
Right.
I love this one. Leslie Manley writes in. And I'm going to say your name because you're holding it down. Leslie Manley. I just want you guys to know I'm 72 and I'm still a freak in the sheets.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about, Leslie.
Go,
That's right.
Grandma.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
That's somebody's grandma. You know that, right?
She might be a great grandma. Who knows?
Fucking A, man.
She is holding it down.
Jesus, just getting it on. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go live that life.
Yes.
Probably keeps you young.
Well,
you know?
that you got to.
Right?
In
Probably,
the movie, just one of the guys. From Wales.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, where the girl becomes a
So,
dude. Yeah.
The podcast before this one, they were interviewing this woman named Toni Hudson,
Yeah.
who played the friend in that movie,
Okay.
and she's kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Really?
She was talking about it on the last pod. She has a book out talking about stories of being 50 and on Tinder.
That's awesome.
amazing.
That's
That's
great.
amazing.
You know what? Probably a lot of people could learn from that because so many people over the age of 50 are scared of dating and where to find people, and I think they would be more comfortable. You know, it's really. I thought about this the other day because my mom's age. It's weird. It's got to be weird to.
Oh, look. So she's on here.
Is she?
She said, thanks
Leslie?
for the answer, friend. Appreciate that. I think we are much worldwide love. Oh,
Yeah. I think.
I think that's her.
Is it Leslie?
I don't know. I couldn't really read the name. Was going by.
They were going by so fast. You look at people over a certain age, like my mom was like a dating site, and it was like silver beyond forever, or you still got it in you.com, and it's like no,
Still got it in you.com.
or you could get it in you.
Oh my God.
But it's got to make you feel. Look, you want a dating app to feel exciting, not to make you feel like, oh well, you passed this
Hey man, listen,
time. Like
listen, what do they say? 50 is a new 30. So whatever.
now, look. The funny thing is I say it all the time. I don't feel. I mean, it's because we work out all the time, but I don't feel any. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like in the movie last night.
I was
I
Superman.
went and saw Superman last night. I took Avery to see Superman.
I saw you guys.
Yeah, freaking. It was fun. He loved it. That was the most important thing. He loved it.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was an homage to Christopher Reeves
The old, right? Old school?
and the older school Superman. You know what I mean? Like it had a lot more softer feel to it than Zack Snyder's. A lot of great cameos. I'm not trying to ruin it for him. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, bro.
Well,
I was gonna say it was good. It's worth watching.
Okay, good.
I mean, it's worthwhile. I would say that, and it's good for the younger kids. Like Avery loved it, right? You loved it, yeah.
And a dog, it's got a super dog.
But
in
dude,
it.
I said, the dog. I knew this dog was still the movie. Crypto sold the movie. I knew
Yeah.
they would. I mean, the dog was the best part of the whole movie.
Of course.
But I sat there. I was leaning back in the seat, with my leg up on the seat. Dude, my knee started hurting like somebody punched him with a baseball bat. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. I didn't even move.
Oh, God.
So yeah, some days I feel young. I feel great. Like the other day when I benched 225 for 8, which I was great. I felt, but I went to bed that night and I felt like I was run over by a Mack truck. So
Yeah.
it happens.
Holland P. It's a good question here. How do you handle regret? I'm struggling to move forward because I left an amazing career and took a chance at a new opportunity, and the opportunity failed. I cannot go back now because they are not hiring where I was working, and it's been 8 months. I'm so angry at myself for making this choice. How do I handle regrets?
So, man, it's a tough one because, I'm sure you're probably pissed about your job. But here's the thing, right? And this is the God's honest truth. Every time I've been worried about money or a job, something's coming along even better. So you got to take this time. So whenever you have an opportunity, and I said this in one of my cameos earlier, whenever you have the opportunity to be alone, to have a moment where there's peace, right? You're not running around 100 miles an hour. That is a gift given to you to do work on you. Right, so if you're not in a relationship, you're not working this job that's rushing you around like crazy, you have silence right now. Even though you got a lot going on in your head, this is an opportunity for you to work on yourself. Right, so this gives you an opportunity to learn something new, to adapt, to change and adjust. Right, Darwin, said it wasn't the smartest animal that survived. It wasn't even the strongest animal that survived. It's the one that adapts to change that survives. So adapt to the change. You know what I mean? Use this opportunity to not beat yourself up. Be like, fuck, I fucked up. You didn't fuck up. You just gave yourself a challenge. You just gave yourself a chance to push yourself to find a new opportunity to do something that you actually truly want to do. Those 2 jobs weren't for you. That's all. Those 2 jobs weren't for you. So now you have an opportunity to work on yourself and get to that point where you find that job that you can go after, man.
Yeah. You're playing Monday morning quarterback because if you left the job, it doesn't mean it wasn't good. It wasn't that amazing where you missed it because you left to take a chance. But the other part of life is, how are you going to know what's out there if you don't take chances? So I lean that this isn't really regret. This is to Chris's point. You took an opportunity. It didn't work out, which happens, But what you need to do now is continue to move forward because that next opportunity is out there.
Yeah.
But if you start thinking about regret, all that's going to happen is you're going to prevent yourself from taking the next chance. And look, if we didn't take a chance to do a podcast,
Yeah.
and people still like, oh, you guys have we took a chance.
There's always opportunity to struggle. You just got to
Yes.
find it. There's always opportunity to struggle.
Yes, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
All right. Andrea P. Laura from the Dominican Republic writes in. If you guys could switch roles in lives, what would you crave at this point in your life? So, Chris, if you were married, what would you want from your wife to be in a healthy marriage? And Tony, if you were single, what would you be looking for in a girlfriend? All right. So, what would you want? What do you want from a lady who's going to lock it down there, sir?
Somebody successful, secure in who they are, and focuses more on making each other better and not things that can make each other worse. Right? Not looking for the how do I say this? Not looking for the mistakes, but looking for the answers. Right? So somebody who's motivated, positive, that wants to work, that wants to focus on their own shit and focus on our shit together. But yeah, somebody's just strong and secure and has their own life, and then we meet in the middle and have a life together. I mean, that's what I would look for. I mean, I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna be. I'm hoping I'm not gonna be single anytime soon.
yeah. Tony's not gonna be single anytime soon. I'm not gonna be married anytime soon. So we're doing great.
But no, if I had to go back and date again, I definitely would ask her to be really slutty and.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. No, look, the same rules apply. I don't think it changes. I think at this point in my life, I figured it out. I just want someone to have. I said this to my wife when I met her. I want to have fun, like we're kids always, but as adults.
Yes.
Right. You
don't want to babysit.
Yeah, I just want to have that same kind of fun, but no, hey, we got to get up for work tomorrow, right? But I want someone to grow with. I want someone to challenge me. I want someone to support me. No drama. And I want to keep that spark going, and I want to keep that excitement for life alive.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't like drama. I hate drama.
Oh, it's the worst.
I hate drama.
So anyways, Laura, I don't know if those things are gonna come true anytime soon for either of us. All right, Andrea P. How do you forgive yourself after being in a bad relationship? I was in an emotionally and mentally abusive relationship for a little over a year, and now I'm having a hard time forgiving myself for allowing people to do that to me.
Ask that again?
So, in other words, she was in an abusive relationship, and instead of taking it out, instead of saying hey, it's that person who's being abusive to me, she's beating herself up saying, how could I ever let someone do that to me? So
absolutely.
So she is finding it hard to forgive herself.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I totally understand. I can relate with that 100%. When I was in my abusive relationship, I had a short woman punch me in the face, tell me all this stuff, and I had to look at it and go, why did I deal with that? Why did I accept it? Here's the worst part: is you sit there and you try to make it work, right? And then you're like, I'm going to make this work, and then you got to figure out why you want to do that. So yeah, it is as much as about them, right? As much as about them, there's something in you that attracts these type of people to you. And so what you need to do is to work on yourself. Yeah. You really do. You need to do work on yourself. It is about you. I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat it. It is about you because you're right. You shouldn't accept it. And you should be angry at yourself for doing it. Absolutely. Be mad about it. And don't ever let it happen again. Ever. You know what I mean? Don't let everybody put their hands on you. Own yourself. Give yourself the same love and respect. Again, we talk about this all the time. Mm-hmm. Give yourself the same love and respect as you would give somebody else. You wouldn't hit somebody else, right? Then why the hell would you let anybody else hit you? You know what I mean? Why would you let anybody else abuse you? So what you need to do is do the work on you. Don't at all get in a relationship anytime soon. And do the work on you. Go to the gym. Read a book. Get some motivational stuff. There's a bunch of stuff out there you can get that'll help you change your mind and your spirit. And I guarantee you, if you do all that work, you won't find yourself in those situations again. Yeah.
And that's how you know, by the way, that this is, and I know I'm making a pun out of this, being that this is Advice Unfiltered. Because I feel like if you asked anybody else, they would tell you, no, it's okay. Be kinder to yourself. The advice you gave is perfect. It's like, no, you should be mad at yourself.
You should be mad at yourself.
Don't let it happen again. But that was, yeah, but that to me, that is how you know we're trying to really help people because we're not sugarcoating anything.
No, I mean, that's something I told myself, man. I will never, ever let anybody put their hands on me again. Ever. I don't care. I don't care if it's a man, if it's a woman. I don't care if it's God himself trying to freaking smack me in the face. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Don't
Sorry,
do it.
bro.
Sorry, bro. Just kidding. Just kidding. I won't do anything with God. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, I won't let anybody put their hands on me ever again. You know, if they do, then I'm out. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not hanging around. I'm not going to sit here and take it. You know what I mean? If we can, I'm out. And you should have the same respect for yourself. The moment that line is crossed, fucking out.
I'm out.
Done.
The Terry from Louisiana. I heard on a reel from Instagram, and I like this quote, that no one will love you exactly like you want because that's your job to love you that way. Mm-hmm. This really hit home with me because I'm not always nice to my husband. Ooh. I put a lot on him to make me happy and provide everything I think I deserve, but I never thought about it in a different light. What are your guys' thoughts on the dating roles and what women say they want versus what they expect? And how do you feel about that as a man in a relationship today?
I think it's unfair. I think it's absolutely 100% unfair. And that happens a lot. I've been in a lot of relationships with the girls like, you don't make me happy. That ain't my fucking job. It's not my job. It's not my job to make you happy. You know what I mean? It's your job to make yourself happy. My only job is to make sure that you're safe and secure as a man. Freaking that, you know, I can provide, I can make sure you're safe if something happens, you know, that I care for you and understand you, right? I have compassion for you as a person and a human being. Those are my jobs. But as far as being happy, that's on you. And you put it on somebody else is bullshit. You know, it's one of the things that frustrates me about things. Like, how can you sit there and tell somebody that you don't make me happy? You make your own damn choices. You make your own fucking choices every day you wake up out of bed. You know, what you're going to do. And for you to put it on somebody else is selfish and ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's just something that I don't tolerate. I don't like that either. It's not my job to make you happy. My job is to be a part of the happiness with you. It's also not my job to bring you drama. You know what I mean? Like, I should be bringing you happiness. You should be bringing me happiness. We should be bringing it together and be like a happy little thing. Like little fucking butterflies on her.
You should want to be a better person for yourself, which will ultimately make the relationship better. Yeah. So if you're just putting everything on him, then I would turn around and ask you, what are you doing?
Accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability.
It's that meme I saw, the AI thing where the women start taking accountability pills. The girl's like, I finally found out what my problem is. And she holds up a box and goes, accountability.
Accountability. You're accountable. Like, you need to be accountable for your actions and your choices, man. Like, you know, that's one of the things I hate too in like in a relationship when somebody goes, you know, I did this for you, or I made this choice for you, or no, you didn't. No, I didn't ask you to do all those things. I didn't ask you to do shit. Like, fucking all the choices you made, you did because you wanted to. You know what I mean? For whatever reason you wanted to make those choices, you made those choices. You know, and take accountability for them. I don't. Listen, as much as I want to blame my ex for her actions towards me and freaking all that stuff, I chose her. Like, I hit on her. I picked on her. I asked her to marry me. I freaking did all that. That was all me. You know, and on top of that, I was willing to stay and fight through it anyway. You know what I mean? So that, as much as I want to say, oh, this, that, and this about that person, accountability, my choice, my fault.
I know, I told Tyler when he asked me, he asked me a lot when he was younger, and then now that he's older, he always tells me how much he appreciates the fact that I never really talk about his mom in any other light than he should love her as a mom. Mm-hmm. But one of the things I try to teach him, and it goes back to what we were talking about with our kids, is I told him, it's not about what she did to me and how the relationship ended. It's from that moment when I left that relationship, I just remember being like, okay, what could I have done better? And how can I be better for the next person? Mm-hmm. So now I look back from where I was, the disaster I was, and I was not a good husband, to where I am today. And it's because I worked on myself.
Right there. Tony was like, what can I do to make myself?
I try,
I literally said, fuck that. Watch me fucking light everything on fucking fire and fucking watch my fucking flame, man. I'm about to be the biggest thing out there.
Bro, there was a small moment. It was, look, I'm not going to lie to you. Because I've held it for like 14,
dude, no, listen,
16 years. Bro, I'd lean, this happened, I can see it. It was at the washing machine. I was in there doing laundry. I was getting everything done. And I was doing Tyler's laundry I have a rule with him. I'll wash it, but you fold it. You got to learn to do shit. Yeah. And he looks at me and I don't know where he goes, Dad, do you ever think about where you are now? It was something about his mom, right? Yeah. And he goes, do you ever just like get mad at her? He's like, how do you not get mad and all that stuff? And I go, buddy, since I left her, like since that relationship ended, I'm like, I have a master's degree with a perfect 4.0. I've been a vice president twice. I said I own a fucking beautiful home. I have a successful podcast. I'm like, I don't think,
a beautiful wife.
As much as I was a beautiful wife, I was like, he lives with me. As much as I was like, that's not about her. There was a part of me being like, yeah, so fuck her.
Yeah, no, dude, listen.
I get it.
One of my biggest driving points, man, when it was like, you know what? You want to sit there and act like I'm some deadbeat loser, drug addict, father, blah, 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 blah. Show you wrong every step I fucking turn. Like, go ahead. Talk shit about me. I'll make sure I prove you wrong every fucking time.
Yeah.
I love that shit. If it was to fire my ass, fucking it does. It fires me up, man. I'm a little competitive.
For a while, when I'd be at the gym, if I was trying to hit a weight and I would get stuck, people would hear me yell her name and just fucking
I did a video where I was working out. I was like, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to my ex, because if it wasn't for you breaking me, I wouldn't look as good as I do now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't have worked out as hard.
Told you.
Yeah, whatever. All right, next question. Let's go next one.
T. Patty writes in. She wrote T. Patty.
T. Patty.
T. Patty wrote in on email.
He's already laughing. So I can't wait to
Instagram twice and on TikTok. So I only put it in there because she really needs to know the answer. I've read that squirting is a natural part of sex and that men really like it and they get turned on by it. Is that true for you and Chris?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you don't like it?
I don't know if I don't like it or not. Like, it's not a turn on for me.
No, I like it.
Do you remember?
Can't fake it.
Do you remember the first time it ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, it moved. I was like, whoa!
Scared the shit
What
out
the
of
fuck was that,
bro? Bro, no joke. No, it's scared. I was like,
he's
what
like, I broke her.
I was like, what the fuck? It was like a garden hose, like shot out, and I was like, oh, like
He's like, she's peeing on me.
I was like, oh shit, bro, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, oh, what the fuck is? I heard about this. I've never seen it in person. Bro,
oh, it's so funny.
Bro, it came out like a medium-sized stream. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, it was crazy. I thought she had superpowers.
No, I think I enjoy it because, like, you can't. There's no faking, right? You can't sit there and say, oh, I faked it. No, you didn't.
No, you did not. Check what's going on all over here.
In fact, you need to wash my sheets.
There is some. I mean, look, we're guys, so anything that if we leave the bedroom and I can look down and it looks like a murder scene, I'm in because I feel great about the work I've done here.
I just conquered some shit.
Yes. I walk out of there with my balls held high.
I feel like Brad Pitt and Troy. I'm like, oh, it's so funny.
So I guess it's a good thing, guys. So if you're a squirter, keep doing you.
Keep doing you.
Keep doing you.
That's so funny.
Gary from Texas.
What's up, Texas?
All right. Well, we were laying in bed. I noticed her Apple Watch went off with a text message from a guy. It went off several times, but she ignored it. I was supposed to be on a work trip, but due to weather, my flight to Jersey got canceled. Shocker. I know you guys always say not to snoop, and I get it, but I felt like I had the right to ask, but I didn't. And now, of course, it eats me up. How do you guys balance privacy and open communication in a relationship?
Now it's too late, right? So
yeah, it's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now. So when those situations arise and you feel like you need to ask and something's happening in that moment, you need to ask in that fucking moment.
Yeah.
You need to ask in that moment. Because anytime you ask after that, two things. One, you look insecure. Two, they're gonna deny it. There's no
There's
no what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? So you need to address it in that moment. If you didn't address that moment, you gotta let it go.
Yeah, you gotta let go.
Because if you bring it up now, they're gonna turn around and make it seem like you're an idiot.
My brother and his wife they've been together, God, 30 years or something. Mm-hmm. And so my brother was 17 and his girlfriend at the time went to high school with my mom. And he's been with her ever since. He's been with her for 30. She's the most amazing woman ever. I love her. She's been a part of our family forever. He's been with her. She's got to be almost 30 years they've been together.
That's amazing.
And 30 years. It'll be going on 30 years this year. So anyways, but they have a great thing in a relationship because I've watched it. Because, you just pick up on people's, like, the way they are. If the phone goes off and it could be anybody and they just want to know, they just clearly just go, who the fuck's that?
Yeah.
And it's not mean. And she does it to him. She'll be like, who's that? He'll be looking and be like, it's work. Or whatever it is. They don't care. But if they want to know, they ask. Yeah. So, yeah.
Somebody just wrote it's okay to snoop. No, it's not.
It's tough.
It's tough. Because here's the thing. When you snoop and nothing's going on, you're an asshole.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
All right. So I told you I went to LBI this weekend. And and it was, first of all, I told everyone at LBI, I give you guys a shout out. My wife has the very best core of friends. They're amazing. It's very rare. Like as guys, as me and Chris were like, people are like, oh, you guys got a lot of friends. I'm like, I got like 2.
Somebody just wrote
Three.
that. Wait, they went to high school with your mom.
Did they?
Wait, went to high school with his mom. Who went to high school with whose mom?
Oh, someone went to high school with my mom and they're watching?
I'm assuming because it's not my mom.
Oh, it has to be my mom.
It has to be your mom because your mom's the younger one.
Yeah, so, well, all right. Well,
All
now
right,
you
anyway,
know.
go ahead.
So it's all good. So we're at LBI. So shout out to all the crew in LBI. First of all, they're so nice. They're the nice people in the world. They all listen to podcasts on the commute. And the pickle story wound up being like 90% of the day the other day about sticking a pickle in someone's ass. But funny thing is randomly, the girls got on penis size things. And the average size of a penis in the United States being like 4.9 inches.
No, it's not. I thought it was 6 inches.
No, it's like 4 point something versus, and it's in that 4-ish range or something.
4 range.
And
So the average size man in America is 4 inches.
it's like 4.9 or something.
That's my new thing. Just so you know, ladies, I'm 3'2". I'm 250 pounds, and I have a 4-inch penis.
So,
But I have a deep voice. I look like Brad Pitt. So there you go.
that's all that counts. So I bring it up because these two questions kind of go together. The first one is from the LBI crew. Do you guys, first of all, I will help you already because I will tell you yes. Do you guys really compare yourself to others? Is it something that guys really focus on? Look, I don't know that. I mean, look, do I know how? I guarantee you, without question, if you ask any guy and they're not lying to you and you'd be like, have you ever measured your dick? Everybody says yes. But do you compare against everybody else? No, because there's always some dude with some fucking tree trunk.
Baby arm.
Yeah, baby arm swinging through the fucking. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's so funny.
We've all made that Ron Jeremy joke where it's like, if my dick was as big as a baby's arm, I would just walk up to like the lunch table.
Just be like,
See, the fact that you even know,
Yep.
that's, you know. But so they got on this focus. But here's why I ask. Linda H. writes in, I was on a date recently with a guy and it was going great. We've hooked up a little bit here and there. I decided to wait for anything sexual. Cool. When I was finally ready, we went back to my place. He did not have any protection. Side note, do guys carry protection on them at all times? Do that? I mean, is that like I don't know. It'd be like, I feel like a condom in a while would get murdered.
I mean,
In a car or something, just keep
back in the 20s, I used to keep them around, you know.
Like, what do you just keep in the car, the glove compartment or something?
Yeah, like that was a different time period in my life though. Like I don't do that no more.
It's funny because I only have so many things in my pocket. So if I went out with like a wallet, keys, and then you could clearly see the outline of a rubber.
I heard Swedish girls actually have them like as like on their coffee table.
Oh, just out, just in case.
Out of the coffee tables, yeah. I forget.
Wow.
That's what I heard about. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anybody from Sweden's watching? I heard that you guys, just have, women are very open about,
Yeah. So, but anyways, so she had a box of condoms. They happened to be her ex's. No big deal. They were just extra condoms they had. They were those Magnum condoms in the black box with the gold lettering.
Not for 4 inches.
When I handed him one, he was definitely devastated and asked,
He was devastated.
oh my God. He was devastated.
He's like, oh.
And the only thing he could ask was, are these from your ex? Which I said yes. He put his clothes on, and I have not heard from him since. Can condom size really destroy you in the midst of having
That's
sex?
so funny. So you gave the short guy a giant umbrella, huh?
Yes, she did, and he left. He left, bro.
I love that.
Bro, he didn't even...
He walked out with his head down.
Bro,
He's like,
he didn't even make the attempt, not even to fake it. He looked at the rubber and was like, I'm out.
that is amazing. That is amazing.
Shit.
That poor guy.
Oh,
hey,
my
at
God.
least, look at it this way. At least you didn't waste your time.
That's also true.
Right? Like you didn't waste your time. Like you could have had a horrible sexual experience, but now, you dodged a bullet, right? And you got a great story. That's a great story.
It is a great story.
Sure.
Now, I don't know that you should be handed every guy.
You should have played that song, I Don't Want No Short Dick Man, as he was walking out. That would have been fucking perfect. That would have been awesome. He's walking his head down and started playing. Short Dick Man.
Bro, I can't imagine. Like, you're so excited. You've been going out a couple times. You go and hand him a rubber. He looks at it and then just starts putting his shit
Dude,
on.
his heart just goes boom. If it was a cartoon, it would just shatter to pieces right there.
That's the sound.
And it just went. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. Linda, like Chris said, you saved yourself a little bit of a heartbreak.
Yeah, you mean you could have had a really shitty time and then really made it feel awkward when you go, is it in yet?
You could, look, a magnum condom, it still fits as a condom. Unless you got a really little dick, then you probably should have left. So you probably saved yourself too.
You dodged a little bullet.
Yes, you did. You dodged the pellet gun.
Pellet gun.
Dina from Nevada. All right. I broke up with my boyfriend because he's a little too boring for me. He's a solid guy, great job, makes good money, good looking, but he expected me to contribute to the relationship and work towards our goals. I always told him the part I brought to the table was he was lucky just to have sex with a girl like me. When I finally decided to end it, it was because I started seeing a guy on the side and he found out. So I tried to be a bitch about it. I taped lottery tickets to his windshield with a note that said, I always told you that you were a lucky son of a bitch. Now you can go fuck yourself. A very Vegas thing to do. Needless to say, he was in the news a week later because the scratch-off hit for $500K. Now I want him back because life was better when he was around. Do you have any advice on how I could get him back?
Straight. She cheated on him.
Yes.
He found out. She gave him a fucking scratch-off tickets or whatever to fucking be a smartass.
Because her whole thing was, you should always have been the lucky one because you're fucking me. Even though he had a great job, good money, good-looking dude, supposedly.
Wow. So what's her name?
Dina from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey, Dina. Yeah, sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you.
Carver's a son of a bitch.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but yeah, no, man, fuck you. Like, freaking, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, good.
Dina, the fact that you wrote in and asked us how to get him back lets us know how short-sighted you are about the whole thing.
Yeah, like you don't even realize what you did. Like you don't even care. Like you don't even care.
Look,
you just want him back for the money.
Dina,
what's his name? Whatever. Listen,
it didn't say.
No, listen. We're gonna call you George.
George, way to get out of there, George. Way to get out of there. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's not. That's not. Listen, do some work on yourself. Be a nicer person.
The fact that you think he was lucky just because he was sleeping with you, I mean, come on. You don't have a cape coming out of your vagina. Like,
it's golden.
It's golden.
It's a golden vagina.
No, you should just move on to that piece of shit guy that you cheated on.
Yep. Yeah. Same with that dude.
Same for him.
Yeah.
Bree and Devin, we got a couple question. I love when people write in as couples. It's kind of fun.
I love that.
Yeah, there's two people. Yeah, we got two couple questions I pulled this week. Hey guys, we're writing you as a couple, Bree and Devin from Chicago.
What's up, Bree and Devin from Chicago?
All right, we're writing you as a couple so you two can settle an argument we're having.
Oh, geez, that's what we're here for.
So we're here. All right.
Let's get into it.
We usually watch the lives, so I'm sure we'll be on Tuesday, and I hope you read this question.
Well, thank you for watching.
And we read it for you.
Yeah.
After going down on me, he tends to come up and kiss me before we move into sex. So a few days ago, I did it back to him. After giving him some head, I rolled up and started kissing him on the lips, and he completely freaked out. We're now having an argument of whether it's okay to kiss somebody after you go down on them. Where do you guys stand on kissing after giving some head?
I love our audience. I fucking love it.
That's a great... First of all, kudos to you guys for writing in together. That's fucking fantastic.
So he went down on her and then kissed her.
Well, she went down on him. Well, yes, he goes down on her.
Kissed her. Then she went down on him. He exploded, and then
she went up
to kiss him.
And he supposedly, according to this question, it sounds like that's his normal thing. Goes down on her, comes up, kisses her, they have sex. Kind of sounds
I can see that, man. I can see there's something. Okay, here's the thing, though.
I can see that.
Here's the thing. Girls are known for tasting themselves, right? Guys, not so much.
Not so much.
not
so much.
No guys going, I wonder what that tastes like. It's not happening. No straight guys doing that. I'm sorry. It's not. I mean, I'm just being honest with you.
What if you don't? What if you don't come?
Though that's okay then.
I would say
it's okay then. I think it's once
the finish.
Once the glaze is on, I think that it has to be
removed. It's to be cleaned up a little bit.
Just clean up a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to taste my own spooge. You know what I mean? That's not.
I would say I'm with you 100%.
No, I'm with the guy on this one.
I'm with the guy as long as if he finished.
Yes.
If he didn't finish.
If he didn't finish, he's just being a picky little shit.
Yeah, come on, Devin. If you didn't finish, just come
on, man.
Stop.
I bet you lick her butthole anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Where your tongue's been anyways,
right,
man.
Where your tongue's been anyway.
That's a funny thought, though. Your tongue's probably been in her ass. and she wants to kiss, and you're like, no, don't do it.
Not doing it, bro.
No.
Not doing it.
All
I
right.
like the Oreo, but I'm not taking the cream.
So by the way, there's the new shirt. There's the new shirt. I love the Oreo, but I don't want the cream.
I don't want the cream.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Too
so
funny.
hopefully settled that for you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
So funny.
The other one that we got from a couple, we'll go back to back couple questions, is Haley and Dan.
What's up,
from
Haley and Dan?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
I still want to go check out Utah.
Never been? I've never been, but I always get a vacation package because I travel so much to go to Park City in Utah.
Yeah.
But you have to fly. You can't fly directly, and you fly in and puddle jump across.
Yeah.
And it's always so beautiful,
Yeah,
but I
Utah's-
just
Utah's a
don't.
gorgeous state.
I just never wind up going.
Really?
It
I
won't.
would love to go. I would love to go hiking there. I would love to go whitewater rafting.
I'd want to go in the I'd want to go in the summer. Yeah,
Yeah.
My wife doesn't ski or anything, so she would refuse. But all right, so they ask as a couple.
Wait, hold on. Somebody just wrote. Literally, the guy's brain is so wild. They'll eat ass all day and beg us to swallow, but God forbid they try to kiss us on the lips after we go down.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying.
Yes, we agree. Whoever you are, we completely agree with you. We're on one hand, we're manly and we're dirty, and on
Right.
the other hand, sometimes we're such pussies.
Such pussies. Nope.
We're like, no.
Nope.
We want to. So Haley and Dan, they want to make a sex tape. Cool.
Cool.
We trust each other. We've been together for a while, so that part's all good. We're debating on how to do it. He wants to just throw a phone up on the dresser and hit record. I went out and bought a ring light, a few toys, and some new outfits for
Love
us.
that.
First of all, is there a right and wrong way to make your first sex tape? And secondly, would you watch it together, or do you just put it in the spank bank for later when you're not around?
Both.
All of
Right?
it.
Yeah, all of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yes.
I think it's fun to do that. I think it's spontaneous to do that. And definitely have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like set up the camera angles, and here's the fun thing about it, right? So if you're doing that, ask the other person, say, like, what do you want to see?
Yeah.
Right? What do you want to see happen here? Like, what is going to excite you that when you watch this with me, you're going to be like, let's get into it again. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's fun. I think anything you do that is an expression of your self-love with each other, and in a safe and environment, is good.
I give relations like that so much kudos because the fact that you guys trust each other, are going to have fun, doing something different, keeping it alive. Yeah, it's fuck. Cheers to you guys. Do it all.
Yeah, do it all.
Brian. Oh, this is a good one. Brian from New Jersey. Not only do we get questions that now skew into the 60s, which is great. Like, fuck it. Awesome. Great. Love it. Now we get a bunch of younger people who are in their early 20s. So we've now spanned like
Oh yeah, well
the thing.
our following goes from 18 to like 65, 70 or some shit.
72, Leslie Mann.
72.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, so we cover everybody.
I tried to manscape for the first time, guys. I found your podcast, and now I've been trying to do some new things. I'm only 22, but I thought having some older male advice in my life might help a younger guy like me. By the way, kudos to you, Brian. You're from New Jersey. So when I tried it, I got horrible razor burn and bumps all over the top, and I passed on hooking up because I didn't want my date to see the disaster I've caused. Any tips on how to manscape properly?
Get clippers, bro.
That's it. Yeah, especially
Yeah,
now.
there's some great clippers that you can get.
Lawnmower 4.0, baby.
Yeah, that you can get that help you trim everything, your balls, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Help you manscape the whole thing, man. Yeah, definitely do that. I don't know any girl is like, I love that 70s bush on that dude.
No.
You know what I mean? If you can, and listen, if you shave, it makes your dick look bigger.
Yeah, you get an inch. Sweet. You'll figure if you haven't figured that out yet. Every guy figures that out eventually. You just start to manscape it to get an inch out of there.
Yeah.
But by the way, first of all, definitely do your balls.
Yep.
But here's the funny thing: you will eventually nick them. The lawnmower 4.0.
No. If you haven't nicked them, you haven't done them right.
Yes, I've shaved my balls with a razor before, and if you just
You have?
nick it, yeah,
Oh,
I can go
no.
straight razor on them.
No.
baby. Yeah.
So dangerous and crazy, bro.
I've been doing it for years.
Whoa.
Now I have the Manscaped, the lawnmower 4.0 with the ceramic blades.
Yes.
Yes, I have that now.
Yes.
But for years, man, I'd be in there with a straight razor.
Fuck no.
Yeah, so I know what it's like every now and then. When your balls
Living with
bleed,
balls
bro, when your
buzzing.
balls bleed,
Then you're a man.
they bleed fucking forever.
When your balls
It's
bleed,
just,
you're
you
a man.
can't. You got pants on, bleeding through
He's
your
got little
pants.
tissue stuck to his face and around his balls.
A whole thing of tissues. So I've learned. Here's a tip for you, Brian. Don't manscape the same day that you're going to go on a date.
always do it 3 days ahead of time.
Yeah, do it ahead of time.
Yeah, 3 days ahead of time. Let your chance to heal, grow in a little bit so you're not all scratchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They won't get rug burn when you fucking do it. You hear my hands?
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do.
Yeah. Oh, that's, it's funny. I wish somebody would have told me that when I would do it a few days prior, because you will fuck up on the same day and there's no recovering from that.
Yeah.
Look at us. Yeah, Brian. Great question. Tell your friends to listen. All right. Bernie from Tennessee. All right, Bernie.
What's up, Bernie?
Bernie's got a great one.
I love Bernie.
All right, Bernie. I want to do more stuff with my wife that I've seen in things that people do in pornos.
Okay.
Okay. She's against it, and I find myself wanting it. She said those girls only do it because they're getting paid a lot of money.
No.
And if I wanted her to do that, then I could come out of my wallet and pay her that kind of money too. So
Do it. Throw the money, bro.
I called her bluff.
Yeah, there you go.
I went to the bank and I pulled
yeah.
$1,000 out. And in my head, this is a good idea. I'm about to give her $1,000 and ask her for a porno style night and say, hey, anything that goes that I've seen in the video, we get to do.
Yeah, I just paid you.
Before I try this, though, I just want to make sure from you guys, I'm a podcast listener. Do you think I should pull this ace out of my pocket or just let this issue die?
Definitely pull out your pocket, bro.
Bro.
Listen, I want you to listen, you should put the $1,000 in $1 bills first off.
Ooh, it's a good call.
You should have put it in $1 bills. So that way you can make it rain in that bitch.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, here. Is it? Definitely do it. 100% do it. Let us know how it works out.
Bro, I want an update
I want
so
an
bad.
update so bad. Definitely do it. Definitely do it. Listen, here's the thing. You're going to do it. She's not going to do it. It's okay.
It's okay.
You proved your fucking point,
Yes.
right? Call her on a fucking bluff. And it's selfish of her. Like, she should want to freaking experience things with you. You know what I mean? Like, she should want to experience things with you. Am I a porn actor? No, I am not a porn actor. Jesus Christ.
But for $1,000.
No, I will not be a porn actor for $1,000.
No, I'm just saying in your relationship.
Oh, in your relationship.
Yeah,
Yes. Relationship,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, you're with your
By the way,
yeah.
By the way, so I was dating a girl. Well, I was seeing a girl on the side one time, and she wanted to go. She stopped by work, so I bought one of those first time I ever got an actual hotel that, no joke, actually charged by the hour, and I had a card, and the person at the counter goes, "What is that?" I go, "It's a credit card," and they go, You don't use credit card here. You pay cash.
You pay cash.
So now only is it an hourly.
Now you know you're getting crabs and STDs.
Bro. So now only is an hourly, okay? I can't use my card. They hand me a laminated Staples binder of the 10 rooms you can choose from. So I chose the leopard room. Okay, whatever. This is why I bring it up.
It's like a Jersey's wardrobe threw in there.
She wanted certain things. So she wanted a bottle of champagne. She wanted some kind of toy I got her. And she wanted me to shower her with money. So I brought a G in singles, okay? No clue what we're doing. We're in the skeeziest motel ever. The shit, it's so disgusting. And
if there was a black light on, everything would run.
Bro,
everything would start moving.
And she's laying there. I shake the bottle up, right? The champagne. I hit her with the cork. I spray it in her face. She's blind. It's burning everywhere. I start throwing money as it gets stuck. I thought it was going to be sexy, bro. She got hit by the cork, was crying with champagne in her eyes, with wet money just stuck in clumps to her.
That is so fucking funny.
I still remember.
He sort of rolled them up and threw them at her.
Bro, it did no part of it. In my head, it all was
Did the hotel have vinyl sheets?
Bro, it was so in your head, you're like, it's going to spray everywhere. And then it's going to be this, right? No.
It's not how it works.
Bro, none of it worked out.
Not how it works.
It was horrible.
Amazing.
And then look, the worst part was after the crying and getting hit and cleaning it all up. Yes.
Because
bro,
after the crying.
After all that stuff, I still looked at her and was like, I mean, we're still going to have sex,
We're still going to have sex, right? We're still going to do this, right? That's fucking awesome.
I'm such an asshole.
That's fucking awesome. I love that.
All right, we got a question from a guy for our audience. So
for the audience.
Yeah, so I had a couple people actually write in audience questions. So audience, if you could help us, we're going to need your help. Frank from New York. Hey, guys, can you ask your audience, What kind of body type do women? Here's my problem. I'm stuck in my head as a gym goer that my body needs to be as perfect, and I am a fitness junkie. But I also suffer from some body dysmorphia.
Of course you do.
What is being in good enough shape? My assumption is the more time I spend in the gym, the bigger the muscles, the bigger the body, the more girls I get, but it's not turning out to be. Can you ask your female audience what do they find attractive? So,
well, we did a survey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to look like you've never ate a carb in your life. No.
Women don't care about listen, again.
Oh, yeah.
Women don't care about what you look like. It's about your aura. It's your energy. It's who you are, how you respond. It's about your confidence level. It's you could be, I know some few guys out there that are not attractive.
Yeah.
Pull mad pussy. I mean, if you can't, and it's because their confidence level. They just don't give a fuck. They'll talk to everybody, and they got the gift of gab, right? So listen, talking to women and getting women's attention is like anything else in life. You have to practice and fail, practice and fail, practice and fail, practice and fail, then eventually you get really good at it. You know what I mean? But listen, being fitness is more about you. We talked about this the other day at the gym. Me, you, and Steve, and everybody.
Oh yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. No chick gives a fuck how much you bench.
No.
They don't care. They don't care. You tell them, I bench 315 for a second. They don't give a shit. Not one bit. They don't care. They do. Listen, aesthetically. They do like abs. They do like shoulders. They like forearms. We've all talked about this. Yeah. Eyes, lips. Aesthetically, those things matter, right? But at the end of the day, it's you. It's how you carry yourself. It's how your energy lives, and how you move. You know what I mean? So, work on those things. Work on being more confident in yourself. Work on being an intelligent conversationalist. Women like to be talked to as human beings. And sometimes they like to be talked to dirty. But you have to make sure you feel that out.
Going to the gym, you can either look at it two ways. I think when people look at the fact you're into fitness and health, I think it shows commitment. I think it shows someone you're disciplined. I think it shows somebody that you're a hard worker. Mm-hmm. But if you're too much into it, you easily can go down the road of being obsessed, an asshole. Like, there has to be a good balance. Like, part of my fitness isn't so that I can walk around and be like, look how big I am. No, they don't give a shit.
Women don't give a shit about how big your muscles are.
It makes me feel good, which ultimately makes my presence in the world a better place. When I was in LBI, I hadn't seen one of the girls, and she goes to my wife, she taps on her shoulder. My wife told me later, she goes, how does he fit through doors anymore?
Like, thanks for noticing.
I was like, and then for me, I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But,
no, I mean, it's like,
it's not for that.
And listen, everybody has body dysmorphia. Everybody that's in the gym has some form of body dysmorphia.
We all do.
We all do. That's why when somebody asks me to, hey, when am I going to reach my goals? I tell them never.
Yeah.
Because the moment you think you do, you make new ones. And that's okay, because that's what's great about fitness, right? Is it's one of those things that as long as you're consistent with it, you eat right, and you do it in a healthy fashion, you're not overtraining, you're not overdoing it, and you're doing it on a consistent level, that there's nothing bad that will happen to you. Yeah. Like, everything positive will change your mindset, build you more confidence, and so it's just stick with it. But also put yourself out there to learn how to, and find yourself a female friend, right? Find yourself a female friend and talk to her and role play if you need to. It's important that you understand the gift of gab and funny. People like girls, like guys who are funny.
Yeah,
have a sense of humor. You know what I mean? So be able to give a pun. They also like somebody who gives it back a little bit. Be intelligent about your conversation. You know what I mean? So, sometimes girls will say things wanting you to have a good comeback. You know what I mean? So it's good to have a good comeback. It's good to have a good place to be where you're where it's tit for tat a little bit, and it gives that little bit of this guy. What's going on with this guy? Yeah. You know what I mean? You want that. So work. But those things don't. You're not just born with that. Those are things just like anything else. You got to practice and fail, practice and fail, practice and fail. Just know you get better every single time. That's all.
All right. Brenda from Chile. My man always whispers, "Do you like that?" Over and over and over again.
Somebody needs validation.
I get to the point where I'm like, I've said yes already.
Yes already? Hello?
She said, she wrote this in an email, I counted one time during sex and it was 23 times. Is it common to keep asking that question? I don't want to break his confidence, but why does he need so much reassurance? I already said yes, you're already winning. That's way too many times. There's definitely something
Yeah, somebody needs some validation. So he obviously doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Good call.
And the gift of gab. The fact that he keeps repeating himself. Here's the thing. Dirty talk is awesome, right? Who doesn't like to have, dirty talk? Women saying stuff and guys saying stuff back. But if you're good at what you do, sometimes you don't have to say anything. They'll stay on their own. So, like, again, it comes with feeling out the situation. Somebody should not be asking you, do you like that? Do you like that over and over and over again? It's fucking annoying. That would bother the hell out of me. So I would, maybe just tell them, say, listen, we need to come up with some better lines.
Yeah, well, can we try some new ones?
Try some new ones. Maybe make them, here's the thing. So here you can do this. You can send him a porn or something that you like where somebody's talking dirty. And he's like, oh.
Yeah.
I get it now, right? Because here's the thing. Like 9 times out of 10, most people that are hooking up are not experienced, right? Have not been with multiple people, which is a good thing. So they don't know exactly how to chemistry with somebody, right? They're still trying to feel it out. So the more open communication you have, the more openness about what you like and what you don't like only makes things better, right?
I think for fun, when he says, do you like it? You should just be like, no.
Yes. I love that. Do you like it?
Be like,
no.
no. And
not this time, not the last time.
You should just tell him no and just see what he does and freaks out.
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer from Oklahoma was making out with a guy on a couch after a party. He wasn't a bad kisser until he stopped. He looked me dead in my eyes and told me, "You smell like hope." He kissed me on the forehead, took off all his clothes, and walked into the bedroom where he was probably waiting for me. As soon as he turned the corner, I put my bra and my shirt back on and left. Do all you guys have a cheesy pickup line?
Guess what that guy doesn't have anymore. He doesn't have hope.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have hope anymore.
Bro, you smell like... He kissed her on the forehead because you smell like hope.
What the fuck does that even mean? You smell like hope.
I don't know.
That's fucking great. Do I have any cheesy lines?
Bro, the fact that he got up and then took all his clothes off and then just walked into the bedroom and expected her to like... It was lucky he didn't reach out and try to hold your hand in the room.
Oh, that's so funny. I wish I could have seen her face.
Oh, my God.
She's probably like, what? And he didn't read that.
No.
He was like this. He's like, shh. You smell like hope. I'll meet you in the bedroom.
Bro.
Oh my God.
The balls to think that's gonna work.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Oh,
I don't know. I guess I'm sure I do have cheesy
I'm sure, but now I'm not pulling them out unless we're joking.
No, joking. I'll say some cheesy shit when I'm joking around.
Yeah, we're joking around.
I'll be like, man, you got great legs, they could look better. And they'll always go, where? What do you mean? They can look better. What are you trying to say? I'm like, they look better on my shoulders.
Yeah, see,
that's a cheesy lie.
But it's good, though, because
Yeah, but I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's clearly not the...
Yeah, not shh. Meet me in the bedroom.
Danielle from Colorado.
What's up, Colorado?
Starting to wind down towards the end of the show.
God, that was quick.
I'm married for 20 years, and I love my husband. We have a great relationship. I would never leave him.
Wait.
Okay.
Andrew just wrote in the best comment. She goes, so the guy said, oh, you smell like hope. She goes, I'd be like, wow, you smell like regret. You smell like regret.
Yeah. Someone over here wrote, what if Hope was his last girlfriend?
Oh, that's so good. What if Hope was his last girlfriend? Oh, my God. Oh. He's like, I buried her, too.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Right?
Oh,
God, that was good. That was funny. Andrew, good one. Whoever wrote that one.
Yeah, kudos, Kat.
There you go. That was fucking awesome. That is so fucking funny. Smell like regret.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's so funny. I like that. New shirt. Melinda wrote new shirt.
There you go. You smell like regret.
Smell like regret.
That's another good one.
Right? Everybody knows. Smell like regret.
All right. So that could be a winner for us.
That could be a winner. So you smell like regret. Advice Unfiltered.
Oh, so good. Danielle from Colorado, she wrote in, I'm married now for 20 years. I love my husband. We have a great relationship, and I would never leave him. But I do know my sex drive is non-existent, and he's always raring to go. Now, I've thought about TRT and some other herbal remedies, but you know what? I'm not interested in that. Do you think it's weird if I allow my husband to sleep outside of our marriage if it doesn't lead to a relationship? I'm fine with an escort, maybe even a hooker. I was watching a movie and this idea came up, and at my age, I'm not opposed to it since it would keep him happy, I wouldn't be bothered, and we would stay married. What are your thoughts on me bringing this up?
No, I mean, it seems to be a natural thing. It seems to be more accepted than ever, right? So here's something if I was you, I know you're saying you're not into it, you don't have the sex drive. There is a women's Viagra that can help you get into it, right? And I definitely listen, I don't know. For me, like sex is one of those things like food. Like I love food, right? So like I could imagine not wanting to have sex at all. You know what I mean? So like, and you have to understand something. So you opening that door, you don't know if it's going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. You might change your whole feeling about him. You know what I mean? So if I was you, if you really love him and you really want the relationship to work, I would go to the doctor, man, and see if you got something going on with your
Hormone levels.
Yeah, your hormone levels, your biological stuff going on, and try to see if you can't fix you to get that way. If you want. But I think opening that door, can lead to other things that might not be as how you picture it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, again, that's up to you. If he's open with it and whatever, that's fine. I think it's very unselfish of you. I'll be honestly, I think it's unselfish of you
was surprised.
for willing to think about doing that. Because if you really aren't into having sex, but you still love him and you're willing to let him have that hall pass, that's respectful too. It's admirable of you, absolutely, man. And a lot of people could do that. How's he going to feel about that though? I know personally, if it was me and I was with somebody and she's like, I don't want to have sex with you anymore, but you can go have a hall pass. One, I'd be bothered. I wouldn't be that excited. I'd be like, fuck. I'm like, why don't you want to have sex with me anymore? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that would bother me a little bit. Like, what is, because for men, I'll be honest with you, like, women say that, men can just bang and go, but it's not always true, especially not in a marriage. Men feel more connected to their spouse through that physical contact. It's kind of a big thing for men.
Yeah, the idea that I could get a hall pass is not, as much as people joke about stuff like that, it's not as exciting to me to get the hall pass as it would be devastating that my wife didn't want to have sex with me.
Exactly. That's my point, right? The fact that my wife wouldn't want to have sex with me and that she's giving me permission to give a hall pass make me feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it really would. I wouldn't be like, woo, I get to go bang whatever I want. I'd be like, fuck, man, my wife's not into me. You know what I mean? Like, fucking to make me question myself and everything else, right? So I would say for you, and this is just my advice, our advice, is I would, if you really love your husband, you really want it to work, then I would go see about what you can do about making yourself horny again. Making yourself want to have that emotional contact with your husband.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, then definitely check out the other possibilities, right? But I would definitely work on you first, and then take it from there, right? Before you make that leap into opening other people's energy into your relationship.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that you have to also think about is if you go to a hormone specialist to look at things like a TRT or just getting your hormones balanced, I think you're also forgetting the other benefits that are going to come out of it other than just the sex part, right?
Yeah.
Just overall feeling better, mood,
energy levels,
right?
Yeah.
So you you really should try that route first, and then, by the way, like Chris said, the fact that you've put this much thought into it lets us know how much you love him.
Yes.
But I would want you guys to try. I'm just being honest. Like
I would definitely get your hormone levels checked out.
Yeah.
And see what you can do to fix it yourself first, with yourself before you open the door up with somebody else in there.
All right. Ron from Portugal, we got a few questions left. I got to get up to Connie, too, because I know she's up here. I don't think I forgot about you, Connie. Why do women love songs like Wet Ass Pussy, My Neck, My Back, the Sweat Drops from My Balls, but then they expect men to be classy and nice? Mm-hmm. Do you think that girls send the wrong message nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, women are confusing as fuck.
They are so confusing.
Confusing as fuck. Let's be honest. You have women that are wearing painted-on clothes at the gym, but they don't want guys looking at them as they're doing like a bed of a row with their ass fucking, literally their shorts right at their freaking cooch and their ass. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you know what I mean? If you can have like when you walk around the gym with a banana hammock going, don't look.
Don't look.
Why are you looking at my balls hanging out of my banana hammock? Like, what are you doing? This is my personal space. Like, this is crazy. Stop sexualizing me. It's just fucking stupid. Like, so yes, there's a mixed signal. So here's the thing. Women, from my experience, want to be respected, cherished, and loved. 100%. Want to have all those three things: respected, cherished, loved, made to feel safe, right? You do those four things, there's a key that opens. When you open those four things up, as a man or as a woman for another woman, when you get those four things all lined up, there's a little magic key that opens, and there's this inner slut that comes out of them.
It's like jumps.
Like they freaking. Because so here's the thing: just like anything else, there's two sides to every coin. That woman wants to be loved, respected, and cherished, and felt made to feel safe. On the flip side, she also wants to be used and abused in the bedroom and treated like a total slut. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Balance.
So it's a balance. It's find that balance, right? So after it's done, all done, then you clean each other off, and then you hug her, tell her you care, and freaking you make breakfast. Yeah. You know what I mean? After you made her gag and everything else. He choked her out a little bit.
I don't want to see that person giving it away for free. I work hard to get that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no.
Come on.
So you know, I don't think it's a mixed signal as much as it is learning the right signals, right? So
Yeah, Jenny from the block. I walked into our bathroom and saw my husband using my expensive eye cream on his balls because he said the better his balls looked, the more likely I would to go down on him.
oh my God! So he's using her expensive eye cream on his balls.
On his balls.
It said what?
Because he said he noticed the better his balls looked, the more likely I would go down on him. I was pretty mad, but then I wasn't sure if it was true. Do you guys ever put cologne, lotion, or eye cream on your balls just in case?
What's this guy's name?
This is Jenny from. She calls herself Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block, huh?
Yes. I never put eye cream on my. I never put anything on my balls. Maybe,
I
baby powder. Maybe
one
time.
I probably neglect that part of my body. I really don't pay attention to my balls. But I'm not worried about anybody playing with them.
No.
No, but I love his explanation of why he was using it.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, if I'm using your expensive eye cream, they may look better to you.
Well, he's definitely made it out to be in your relationship when everything down there looks kept.
Right.
You're more willing to do it, which makes sense.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I don't know that you're. I mean, do you focus on the balls, Jenny? I don't really.
Yeah, Jenny from the block. Are you a ball sucker?
Yeah. See, I don't want to put any, like, someone wrote in a question and we didn't get to it one time. It was like, why do guys put cologne on their balls? And I'm like,
they do.
They do? I was like, we don't. I've seen people, like guys, like in the locker room, open their pants and spray cologne down their pants. And I'm like,
doesn't it?
Isn't it going to suck when someone puts their mouth on?
I was going to say, aren't they going to taste the cologne then when they put it on?
But they're going to fucking smell it on the way down.
Like, fuck. No, listen, we talked about this before. Lady, ready?
Yes.
What do you do with the cologne? And you walk through. That's it.
That's it. I've watched them right down their pants.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I don't know.
I don't think anyone looks at my balls, so I've never put eye cream on them, but I mean, look, don't be mad at him. Maybe just for now, for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday he's got.
Expensive
buy him his own eye cream for his balls.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt nobody.
It's the same as putting icy hot on your dick. No, I'm not putting icy hot on my dick.
My wife Darnell, let's see, what time is it? We got about 5 minutes. Darnell from the UK. My wife wants to have a threesome my wife wanted to have a threesome with another woman, so we did. There were some ground rules, but honestly, I didn't suggest it. I didn't really care, but she wanted to get out and experiment, and so she included me, and I figured it wasn't cheating, and I was supporting my partner. We had a ton of fun. We did our thing. I took 2 Viagras just to make sure I could handle the situation.
Look, you'd have a fucking heart attack.
I know, right? So I come to find out that the so-called woman we chose was actually my wife's ex-girlfriend. I didn't know she was bi. I didn't know she was gay. I didn't know whatever she was prior to me, and now I do. And now she wants all 3 of us to date as a throuple. My guy friends are no help because they're just more excited than me. Of course.
Guys are like, yes!
Yeah, bro. What should I do? What do you guys think? That'd be so crazy. You find out your wife was really.
So I know a guy who had that problem, right? He was with this girl. He got married to her. She all of a sudden decided she wanted to have a girlfriend, and she brought a girlfriend in, and he wasn't having any of it, right? He wasn't. Now, granted, in his defense, she looked like a dude. So in his defense, I can see why he wasn't having any of it because he probably felt a little emasculated by the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here's the thing: like, you both have to be comfortable with it. I look at it like this: so I always thought about the situation would happen to me if I'd be okay with it. And like, what would I feel about it? I'd be okay with it, and here's why. And I'm gonna be honest with you: it wasn't even about me joining in. It's just a God's honest
I'm ready for this. Wait, are you okay with the threesome or are you okay with the throuple relationship?
I'm okay with the throuple relationship.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. When she's having her emotional breakdowns, I don't want to hear it. When she wants to go shopping or get her nails done, I don't want to go. So like if she has a girlfriend to go do all that with, that she can sit there and cry and have her moody whatever.
Yeah. So you're not, but you're not looking at the other side of the fact it's still 2-on-1 in case both of them are moody? I always look at it. See, my thing is,
That's
look
true.
at this.
That's
My
true.
buddy, one of my
That's
best
right.
friends
They
ever.
would get their periods at the same time.
Bro, my
Yeah,
best
you're
friend
right.
dated
Yeah.
2 women all the time. He never learned. They always caught him. He always. And I'm not saying it's similar, but I remember saying to him one time, "Isn't this too much fucking work?
Yeah, it'd be too much work.
It's
for
a
me.
lot of work to make one relationship work. You're gonna tell me I gotta now take care of 2 people,
Well, no, I wouldn't be taking care of the other one.
but they're still in that circle of like,
That's your problem.
I can't.
That's your problem. Listen, she's upset with you. You gotta deal with that.
I can't.
No, I couldn't do it. I mean, I couldn't do it. I just think it's funny. No.
I, as his friend, though, oh, bro, I'd be behind him like, dude, you gotta do that
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta do that shit, bro.
Yeah, let us know. Connie, are there any specific Connie from Toronto?
What's up, Connie? She's been on here all night.
I know.
To answer your question, yes, Avery has not been listening the whole time.
Avery has headphones on and plays the Wii.
Yes.
Are there any specific vitamins or supplements that can positively impact sexual health and function?
Ginseng?
Yeah, ginseng, ashwagandha, boron.
What's that one that starts with S? At doctors, they can take starts with S for testosterone instead of taking testosterone right away. There's one that starts with S or C or something.
Oh, I can't.
I can't think of it. But yeah, there's things you can take, man. Ginseng's a big one.
Fidosia agrestis is another one. I know that because of Huberman. Look, here's the problem, though. I would say, because as you get older, you go down the road of trying all kinds of supplements. Some of them work, so that's fine, but they don't change. If you get to the point, here's my unfiltered advice, non-doctor, non-prescribed related. It's fine to try those supplements and everything, but if you just really want it to work, take the money that you were spending on those supplements, go to the doctor, get your hormone tested, and
get the blood work.
Just go get the blood work and
Go
get
get the
a
blood
real and go get a real answer. Go get a real solution.
There's also an app. There's also a thing you can do where you can send your stool in, and it can tell you what foods actually are really beneficial for you that your body digests and stuff that your body like doesn't digest. Like, so my client did this thing, and here like lettuce is bad for him. Like if he eats lettuce, he actually is bloated from lettuce and stuff like that. So like there's also other things you can do. So I would definitely not. You can't just say I'm going to take these vitamins. There was a thing that I don't know if I said it to you. There's a guy who's a vegan. He's like, oh, I'm a vegan. I eat no processed, no meats, no blah blah blah. And then he brought out his whole supplement line.
Yeah, all the things you got to take.
All the things he had to take to
Iron,
get
all
his
the other
nutrition,
stuff.
and it covered up the whole table.
Yeah.
Like it covered the whole. Like he's like, I gotta take this freaking for my iron, my supplements for this, and it's like, I'm like, but you get all that stuff in food.
Just go eat a fucking steak.
Just eat the fucking food.
Go eat a fucking steak.
Yeah,
That's what I tell vegans. Go eat a steak.
Go to steak.
Stop.
Yeah. No.
All right, last 2 questions. There's so many good ones. They're gonna roll into next week. I mean, bro, people are on fire lately.
Love it. Love it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I have so many highlighted in green. I gotta be honest with you. There's so many good ones, but all right. So we'll end on these 2 notes. I think probably we'll ask one good question,
Yes.
one advice unfiltered question, and we'll wrap it up.
All right.
All right. Paula, let's see. Linda, was that her? All right. Yeah, let's go to Linda P. All right, so Linda P wants to know, and she wrote in, I'm not Mormon, so don't judge. No problem. Can you truly be in love with 2 people at the same time? I've been married to 25 years to an excellent father, but he's a terrible husband. I had an affair 3 years ago, and I got caught. We stayed together and moved on. However, I still talk to the other guy every single day. Nothing sexual, but we've actually become best friends, and I think we're true soulmates. We love each other, and he's making me happy, but I don't want to leave my husband because we have been together for a long time. We built a whole life with kids and a house, and it would be devastating to break that up. I don't want to be a cheater again, but I'm so in love with the other guy, I can't imagine not talking to him or having him in my life. What on earth could I possibly do?
You have to shut the door on one of them.
Yes.
That's the problem. It's like, so listen, you can fall in love with anybody. You open that door, you can fall in love with anybody. Then you can be in love with 5, 6, 7 people at a time. You open that door for 5, 6, 7 people. You know what I mean? Love is a fleeting, capturing moment. So unfortunately, you got yourself in a position where you have 2 doors open. So if I was you, out of fairness to your husband, if you're questioning that at all, I would leave. Because who knows? Maybe your husband belongs with somebody else. I mean, that's always my thing. Like you're sitting there, acting like you're doing him a favor. Maybe you're not. Maybe there's somebody out there that's going to love him and not talk to somebody else. And be the wife that he deserves.
I'm going to be the asshole. in this point, because here's Linda. Here's the problem. You're being selfish because you not only did you cheat on him once. How the fuck he lets you talk to that guy every single day is fucking beyond me.
Well, he obviously doesn't know.
He doesn't know. So now you're lying to him. You're ruining the marriage anyways. You're not present. Do us a favor. Do him a favor and your kids a favor.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Just be honest.
Your kids will respect you way more if you and your husband dissolve an unhappy marriage versus you become the cheater and been doing it for years and years and years and you ruin this poor guy's life.
Yeah.
You made a decision. Be an adult. End the fucking marriage. Move on with your life. And to your and only say because what you said, let him experience someone who really loves him.
Yeah, it's fair to that guy. If you know what I mean? If you really love him, if you truly love him, right? If you really care about the guy, then you have to let him go because you don't care about him like he cares about you.
Yeah.
And maybe he needs to be with somebody who loves him and gives the respect that he deserves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with Tony. You're being selfish.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sorry to shoot you between the eyes, Linda, but
Yeah.
all right. Wrapping the show up, Garrett from Texas and Harold from Ohio. I have to include Harold because he needs our help and I would feel left out. But Garrett from Texas, I was seeing a hot college cheerleader for a while. By the way, guys, I have zero expectation of dating her. She's got a crazy life. And just to be honest, I'm just happy I get to sleep with her and hang out with her every now and then. I found myself always excited. None of my friends believed that I was sleeping with her or hanging out with her. So every time I got a sexy photo or a dirty text, I always showed my friends. Made me feel good because no one would ever believe me that someone that looked like her would hook up. Now.
I'm going to stop you real quick. That was an idiot move.
Well, here's the better part of this.
You shouldn't be showing it. If she's sending you stuff, man, out of confidence, you shouldn't be showing anybody.
Yeah, that's
I mean, and you trying to get validation from your friends to fucking find out who you're dating is a bitch move, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fucking bitch move, man. Like, if you can, it's disrespectful to her. And you know, if you can, and if your friends don't trust you, they don't believe you, fucking wait. Like, you're obviously going to hang out with her. You know what I mean? If the things are going in that direction, eventually you're going to hang out with her. Eventually you'll see with her. You don't have to show her fucking taint to everybody.
Garrett, you fuck us up of people sending stuff, but he makes it worse because here he is 5 years later, and they're married. And all his boys have seen her naked.
You're a
and
fucking idiot.
All her boys have seen her messages. And at the bar the other night, one of my boys' wives slipped out and just let her know that they've all seen her naked at one point. She'll get past it, and we're working through it. But are there guy or girl codes about sharing? You said it. You don't fucking share.
Share, bro. Listen, especially if it's somebody that you really care about.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I can see if it was just some bimbo you met at the bar or something like that, but it's obviously somebody you care about, you really want to date. You're an insecure little man. That's what you are. You know what I mean? The fact that you showed your pictures, your wife's pictures, to your friends shows a lot about your character, about who you are as a person. I would never do that, man. I would never share somebody's intimate pictures with me with anybody else. Listen, my friends don't believe who the fuck I'm talking to, then freaking that's
on them.
That's on them, man. Because I know, you know what I mean. I have never ever sat there and had to say something about who I was dating or who I was talking to validate it. You know what I mean. Eventually, it comes around. You know what I mean. Freaking so like. Yeah, so I think you made a bad move. I think you need to kiss your wife's ass for at least a year.
Long time.
Yeah, at least a year. Kiss her fucking ass. Buy her roses every fucking month.
You're going on an expensive vacation.
Yeah, go on an expensive vacation. Yeah. Like, you owe her, bro. Like, you owe her, man. Like, she didn't do that to you. She could have been all her friends and be like, oh, look at my man's penis.
By the way,
you know what I mean? Freaking.
I've seen people that I saw my niece do that at my grandmother's 60th birthday and showed all the dicks that she's collected.
That's amazing.
It was pretty funny.
That's
my grandmother's a psycho too.
I think dicks are different though. I think dicks are.
Yeah, well, there's no faces to it. It's all just.
Well, not only that, but like freaking like a lot of guys just send dicks without fucking even being asked. So you know what I mean? And then you deserve it.
All right.
But I think you owe her an apology. You know what I mean? I think you definitely owe her an apology. You definitely need to kiss her ass a little bit.
Might be in therapy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how vicious it really all is. It's been 5 years. You know what I mean? Freaking eventually she'll get over it.
Last one, and we'll wrap the show up. Harold from Ohio. Harold, we got to help you. This is one of those ask the audience questions. So, audience, we're going to need your help on this one. My girlfriend asked me to surprise her with a toy from the sex store. I've never bought one or been in a sex store, so that was pretty interesting. It was awkward, but I have to be honest, the people in the store were super helpful. But now the question is, how the fuck do I use this thing? I bought a small one. I think they call it a bullet. Does it go in? Does it go out? Which hole does it go in? Can you ask your audience, how am I supposed to use this thing? We're supposed to break the toy out this weekend.
You put it on the clip, bro. It's a bullet because you're literally supposed to just hold it on the clit. It doesn't go in because if it goes in, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's going to be gone. So you literally just hold it on the clit, right where the lips meet. You just hold it there.
There you go. Just
Not that I know. I am a virgin, and I don't know. Oh, it comes with directions, like somebody knows. Does it
really?
It comes with directions, bro.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Harold! It comes with directions.
You know what I always want to do? Since we're talking about vibrators.
Wait, by the way, the only thing I would say about it though is if you have the bullet, it's got like 40 modes on it. 2 or 3 clicks in is the high speed, and then it goes to some weird buzz stop shit. Just hit the third one, go 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That saves you until you figure it out. Otherwise, you're gonna be lost in modes, bro. It's fucking great. And buy a vibrator light on the end, because when you're under the covers in the dark, having that little light helps you know where the fuck you're going. So married tip there, bro.
So funny. So funny. You know what I always wanted to do that I never had an opportunity to do? I always wanted the remote control one.
Well, we talked about so you could do it in public.
Yeah, because I think I would purposely pick a fight.
Yeah.
Right? So when you start yelling,
yeah, I got a bunch of they got a bunch of read directions all over the place. I didn't know vibrators come with directions.
That's crazy. I didn't know either.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well,
use it on yourself first. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hopefully not on your leg or something. But
fucking do it.
I just know when every time I buy a new one, I wind up knowing that it's every so many presses is a different mode. I just want to know, give me the fast one, and I make sure. And by the way, last tip for you, Harold. Make sure that motherfucker's charged, bro.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure it is charged and ready to go, because nothing is worse than in the middle, you're almost there, and the fucking thing goes bloop.
That's so funny. Tony's talking from experience, by the way.
I don't know. I read it in a book.
Yeah,
it looked like it sucked.
He read it in a manual.
You're like, all right, you got to roll your sleeves up and do it manually. All right. Outside that, as always, sorry we got off to a late start today. Technology and me spilling stuff happens, but no problems.
Somebody just wrote in. They said, try doing it at Thanksgiving dinner with a remote.
There you go.
Wait, that's pretty funny.
Family function.
That's funny. That's fucking great.
And then when it fails, make sure you write us what happened.
No, I think they said they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, hey, write us in and let us know how it went.
Let's know how it goes. Right into the Advice Unfiltered.
Yeah. But as always, we want to say thank you. Look, there's a lot of great stuff going on. We are, 24 weeks in. We talked about it last week. Over 200,000+ people a month are downloading and watching live, which is fantastic. You know, our reach is getting to over 100 million. More people watch this show than watch the Super Bowl, which is fucking unbelievable. But you guys make the show.
Yes.
Write into questions. You join us live. You're always supportive. And Chris said this earlier, and I really think this is amazing, how you guys applaud and give updates to the people that write in questions, and you're a part of their lives and you're following them. So with that note, that's amazing. But merch store is coming. Reminder, if you want a heartfelt, sexy, motivational, any kind of message, check out Chris on Cameo. You're going to see me annoy the fuck out of you guys, unfortunately, because I do want to win this fucking America's favorite couple thing.
Tony, vote for Tony.
And look out for some ads coming. And the only thing I can ask you to do, and this is the only thing that we ask you guys to do, and you're doing a great job of it, please, 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 Chris's posts, the Advice Unfiltered post, the episodes we put out, like it, share it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify page. We don't bother you guys with a bunch of random stuff, but I do think a lot of people think the promotions are funny, the ads are funny, and of course our clips are great, they go out. But if you guys could just make sure you like and subscribe to at least the YouTube, the Spotify, and all of our social medias, we would greatly appreciate it, because I think that's really what's going to take us to the next level. And you guys might not know this, but we're having discussions about what the next level looks like. And this community is going to be, and I say this, the biggest podcast community out in the workplace by the end of the year. And that's a goal I have. So thank you to you, as always, Christian. Little man, fact checking today.
Give me 2 cents, bro.
Any 2 cents for the peeps before your dad closes us out?
It's your moment to shine, kid.
It's your moment, baby.
First of all, merch.
That's why we bring you here.
Why we bring you. Buy
Dad,
the merch.
tell them how to get to Cameo and get you.
Team David 72, go to Cameo. Team David 72, go to Cameo. But I also get the merch at our merch store. and it's worldwide.
Give somebody a hug any day of the week. Once a day, give somebody a hug.
Ooh, I like it.
Don't care who. Tell somebody you believe in them. Tell somebody that they're good at something. Do any nice thing. Have a list where you can do nice things. One nice thing each day. And then when we're on the podcast again, you can send us a nice thing you did.
There you go.
Yeah, I like
Tell the story.
that.
I love
Look
that,
at
bud.
you.
Love that. Good call. Good call. Kid.
Yeah.
What a good example that kid is, huh?
I close it up, sir.
Oh, I wonder where we got that example from.
And hey, look,
I mean,
Chris,
right?
you must not be a good dad.
That must not be a good dad.
How do you let your kid? Blah,
How
blah,
do you let your kid sit there and listen to you
Blah,
swear? Blah, 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 blah.
Kid's fucking great. That's why.
Yeah, kid's amazing. That's why. I got great kids. How lucky am I? How great was that show, everybody? It's pretty good, right? Episode 24.
Flew by.
We're like in our second trimester.
I think according to our math, and we're not good at math, we're going into season 3.
Season 3, man. How amazing is that you guys been with us for 24 freaking episodes? Crazy, right? Oh, you got one more thing? Go ahead, bud.
Go ahead,
Chime in. Go ahead, chime in. I'll let you chime in, bud.
That sign on top of the
It's on
on-air
every week.
thing,
It's okay.
every day I'm hustling falls at least
But
once
what do you-
every podcast.
But what do you do when you fall in life? What do you do?
You pick yourself
Yeah,
back
stay
up.
sat back up.
That's why we do it.
That's
baby.
why every day we're hustling.
That's right.
That's right. Now, if we can, no, back to it, man. You guys, amazing, right? You guys are amazing. Your stories are amazing. The fact you share with us is amazing. I love it. I love it. It's the highlight of our week.
Oh my God, it's the highlight of our week by far.
man. And again, listen, you guys are making this show number one. You guys are doing it awesome. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all of it. I'm grateful for all of it. I mean, I knew this show from day one would be something amazing, and you guys have definitely proved me right every step of the way. So thank you. It's really just an amazing blessing for all of us. Thank you to Tony, my amazing co-host, my marketer guy, freaking right there. Listen, and the more you guys share, the more you guys subscribe, the more you tell your friends about it, the more we get to travel and do this everywhere. You know what I mean? Because eventually our biggest goal is bringing this show to you, having a live studio audience where they come and ask us questions and we get to meet you. So the best way to make that happen is to share, like, subscribe, do all that fun shit, man. And thank you very, very much for watching. And this has been Advice Unfiltered. Hold on, let me do that again. This has been Advice Unfiltered, episode 24 with Chris and Tony and the rest of the crew. As always, we believe in you. We believe in the best in you. Bye-bye. Boom.